Welcome to your financial awakening. Hello, my friend. Welcome to English Daily Progress. I'm so glad you're here today because I have something special to share with you. Something that could change your life. Take a deep breath. Relax. You're in the right place at the right time. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought that you're too young to start building wealth? Have you ever believed that investing is only for adults with lots of money? Have you ever felt that financial success is impossible for ordinary people like you and me? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have good news for you. You're wrong. And today, I'm going to prove it to you. Listen, I know that money can feel like a scary or confusing topic. Many people never learn about it in school. Many people think you need to be rich to invest, or smart to understand finance, or lucky to succeed. But here's the truth. Financial success is not about luck. It's not about being born rich. It's not about being a genius. It's about learning simple principles and applying them consistently. That's it. Today, I want to share a story that will change how you think about money forever. It's a story about a young person who started with just $20. Yes, only $20, and built something amazing. But more importantly, it's a story about principles that anyone can use at any age, anywhere in the world. This story will teach you that wealth is not about how much money you start with. It's about what you do with whatever you have. It's about making smart choices, learning from mistakes, and never giving up on your dreams. So, I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to believe, just for the next 25 minutes, that financial freedom is possible for you. Can you do that? Can you open your mind and believe that you, yes, you, can build a better financial future? Good, because you can, and I'm going to show you how. Get comfortable. Maybe grab a notebook because you'll want to write down some of these lessons. And let me introduce you to Emma. Her story started with $20 and a dream, and it might just be the story that changes your life forever. Are you ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Birthday Gift. Emma was 10 years old when her life changed forever. It was her birthday, and while her friends were getting toys and video games, Emma's grandfather gave her something different. He gave her a crisp $20 bill and a small book. "Happy birthday, Emma," he said with a warm smile. "This $20 is special. I don't want you to spend it. I want you to grow it." Emma looked confused. "Grow it? Money doesn't grow, Grandpa. It's not a plant." Her grandfather laughed. "Actually, Emma, money can grow, but only if you plant it in the right place and take care of it properly. This book will teach you how." The book was called The Basics of Smart Money. It was simple, with clear language and helpful pictures. That night, Emma read the first chapter. It was about something called investing. The book explained, when you invest money, you use it to create more money. It's like planting a seed. You put the seed in good soil, you water it, you give it sunshine, and slowly it grows into a big tree. Your money can do the same thing. Emma was fascinated. She read the whole book in 3 days. This is our first lesson. Education is the foundation of financial success. Before you invest your money, invest your time in learning. Knowledge is more valuable than money because knowledge helps you create money. Chapter 2. The Lemonade Stand. After reading the book, Emma had an idea. Summer was coming, and the weather was getting hot. People get thirsty when it's hot, she thought. What if I use my $20 to start a lemonade stand? She made a plan. She would use her money to buy lemons, sugar, cups, and a pitcher,
She calculated everything carefully. Lemons, $5. Sugar, $3. Cups, $4. Pitcher, $6. Sign materials, $2. Total, $20. Emma's mother was surprised. Most kids would just buy toys with their birthday money, she said. But Grandpa said I should grow my money, not spend it. This isn't spending, this is investing. The next Saturday, Emma set up her lemonade stand on the corner of her street. She made a big, colorful sign, Emma's Fresh Lemonade, the best in town. She was nervous. What if nobody came? What if nobody liked her lemonade? What if she lost all her money? But then her first customer arrived. Then another. Then another. By the end of the day, Emma had sold 40 cups of lemonade at 50 cents each. She had made $20. But wait, she had spent $20 on supplies. That meant she made zero profit. Emma felt disappointed. She had worked all day in the hot sun for nothing. But then she remembered something from the book. Your first investment might not make money immediately, but you're learning, and learning is an investment too. This is our second lesson. Don't expect immediate results. Building wealth takes time and patience. Your first attempts might not succeed, but every attempt teaches you something valuable. Chapter 3. Learning from Mistakes. That night, Emma thought carefully about her lemonade stand. What went wrong? Why didn't she make any profit? She realized her mistake. She forgot to count the costs properly. The book called this Understanding Your Expenses. She needed to calculate not just what she spent, but also what she could make before spending the money. She did new math. Each cup of lemonade cost about 30 cents to make. She sold each cup for 50 cents. Profit per cup? 20 cents. Ah, Emma said, so I need to sell enough cups to first cover my initial $20 investment, and then I start making profit. Let's see. $20 divided by 0.20 cents profit per cup equals 100 cups. Emma needed to sell 100 cups just to get her initial money back, and then every cup after that would be pure profit. The next Saturday, Emma opened her stand again, but this time she made some changes. 1. She made more lemonade so she could sell more cups. 2. She added a new product, homemade cookies for 25 cents each. 3. She asked her little brother to help her, promising him 10% of the profits. 4. She brought a radio to play music and create a fun atmosphere. This time, the results were different. Emma sold 75 cups of lemonade and 40 cookies. Her revenue was $47.50. After paying for supplies, $25, and giving her brother his share, $2.25, Emma had $20.25 left. She had made 25 cents profit. It wasn't much, but it was something. And more importantly, she still had her original $20 investment, plus a little extra. Emma was learning one of the most important rules of business: improve and adapt. When something doesn't work, don't give up. Figure out why it didn't work and try something different. This is our third lesson. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. Every successful investor has made mistakes. What matters is learning from them and improving your strategy. Chapter 4. The Power of Compound Growth. Summer continued, and Emma continued her lemonade stand every Saturday. Each week, she got better. She learned what flavors people liked. She learned the best times to open. She learned how to talk to customers and make them smile. By the end of summer, Emma had made $180 profit. Combined with her original $20, she now had $200. She was so proud. She wanted to buy a new bicycle. But then she remembered her grandfather's words, "Grow your money." Emma went to visit her grandfather. "Grandpa, I made $180 this summer. What should I do with it now?" Her grandfather smiled. "You have two choices, Emma. You can spend it and enjoy it now, or you can invest it and let it grow even more. What do you think you should do?" Emma thought carefully. "I want to grow it, but how? I can't do the lemonade stand in winter." "That's where the magic of compound growth comes in," her grandfather explained. He explained, "Compound growth means that your investments increase in value over time, and then those gains help create even more growth. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger." He helped Emma invest her money in two smart ways. First, he helped her buy shares in a company that makes healthy drinks, something related to what she already knew about from her lemonade business. "When you own shares in a company," he explained, "you own a small piece of that company. As the company grows and becomes more successful, your shares become more valuable." Second, he helped her buy a small amount of gold. "Gold has been valuable for thousands of years," he said. "It's a real physical asset. When you own gold, you own something tangible that tends to keep its value over time. Now," he said, "your money will work for you even while you sleep. Your shares can grow as the company grows. Your gold can increase in value as more people want to buy it. You're not just saving money, you're building wealth." This is our fourth lesson. Make your money work for you. When you invest wisely in real assets, whether it's businesses, precious metals, or other valuable things, your wealth can grow even when you're not actively working. This is how wealth is really built.
Chapter 5. Thinking Bigger. The next spring, Emma was 11 years old. She had an idea. What if she didn't just have one lemonade stand? What if she had 3? She talked to 2 of her friends, Sarah and Miguel. "I'll teach you everything I learned about running a lemonade stand," she said. "I'll provide the initial money for supplies. You run the stands in your neighborhoods. We split the profits 50-50. Sarah and Miguel loved the idea. Soon, there were 3 lemonade stands across town, all under the brand Emma's Fresh Lemonade. Emma had learned something important from her grandfather's book. It was called Scaling Your Business. You don't just work harder, you work smarter. You find ways to multiply your efforts. That summer, the 3 stands together made $450 profit. Emma's share was $225. Plus, she still had her original investment growing in the bank and in stocks. By the time Emma turned 12, she had saved $520. She was amazed. 2 years ago, she only had $20. This is our 5th lesson. Scale your success. Once you find something that works, look for ways to expand it. Use other people's time and energy to multiply your results. Chapter 6. The Setback. But not everything went smoothly. In Emma's 3rd summer, something bad happened. A big ice cream truck started parking on Emma's street every day. The truck had music, colorful pictures, and dozens of flavors. Emma's lemonade sales dropped by 60%. Sarah and Miguel's stands were doing okay, but Emma's main stand, her original one, was struggling. Emma felt discouraged. Maybe this was the end. Maybe she should just give up. She went to her grandfather, almost crying. "Grandpa, my business is failing. The ice cream truck is taking all my customers. What should I do?" Her grandfather asked her a question. "Emma, what does the ice cream truck have that you don't have?" Emma thought. "Variety. They have many flavors. I only have lemonade." "Good," her grandfather said. "What else?" "They have convenience. They come to people. People don't have to walk to them." "Excellent," her grandfather nodded. "So now you know what to do. How can you offer variety and convenience?" Emma spent a week thinking. Then she had an idea. She created a menu with 5 different drinks: regular lemonade, strawberry lemonade, mint lemonade, iced tea, and fruit smoothies. She also started offering a delivery service where customers could text their orders and she would bring drinks to their houses for an extra 25 cents. The new strategy worked. Not only did her sales recover, but they actually increased. Some customers from the ice cream truck even started coming to Emma's stand because they wanted healthier options. This is our 6th lesson. Competition is not the enemy. Competition is a teacher. When someone challenges your business, don't run away. Innovate, adapt, become better. Chapter 7. Giving Back. By age 13, Emma had saved $1,200. She felt rich, but she also felt something else. She felt grateful. She remembered all the help she received: her grandfather's book and advice, her mother's support, her friend's partnership, and all her loyal customers. Emma decided to do something special. She donated $100 to her school's library to buy books about business and money for other students. She also started a free kids' business workshop where she taught younger children what she had learned. At first, her grandfather was surprised. "Emma, you're giving away your money? I thought I taught you to grow your money, not give it away." Emma smiled. "You did, Grandpa. But you also taught me something else through your actions. You gave me money and knowledge when I was 10. Now I'm giving money and knowledge to others. Maybe one of these kids will be the next big entrepreneur, and it will be partly because I helped them start." Her grandfather hugged her. "Emma, now you understand the most important lesson of all. This is our 7th lesson. True wealth includes generosity. When you help others succeed, you don't lose, you gain. You gain respect, relationships, and a sense of purpose. Money without meaning is empty." Chapter 8. The Teenage CEO. When Emma turned 15, she made a big decision. She would close the lemonade stands and start something new. Why? Because she had learned that successful investors don't stay in one place forever. They evolve. They look for new opportunities. Emma had noticed something at her high school. Students were always hungry, but the school cafeteria food wasn't very good, and students weren't allowed to leave campus during lunch. Emma had an idea. She talked to the school principal and proposed a solution. "Let me start a healthy food delivery service for students. I'll partner with local restaurants. Students can order through an app. The food arrives during lunchtime. The school gets 10% of all sales to improve the cafeteria. Everybody wins." The principal loved it. Within a month, Emma's Campus Eats was launched. Emma used all the skills she had learned. She invested her saved money into developing a simple ordering app. She negotiated partnerships with 5 local restaurants. She hired 10 students to help with deliveries. She marketed the service through social media. She tracked all expenses and revenue carefully. In the first year, Emma's Campus Eats
made $8,000 profit. Emma was 16 years old and had $8,000. But more importantly, she had learned how to spot opportunities, how to solve problems, how to manage people, how to handle money, and how to create value for others. This is our 8th lesson. Keep evolving. What works today might not work tomorrow. Stay curious. Keep learning. Look for new opportunities. Don't be afraid to start something new. Chapter 9. The College Decision. When Emma turned 18, she faced a big decision. She had been accepted to a good university, but university was expensive. Her parents had some money saved, but not enough for all 4 years. Many of Emma's friends were taking out large student loans, borrowing money they would have to pay back for years after graduation. But Emma had options. Over 8 years, from age 10 to 18, she had built her savings to $15,000 through her various businesses and investments. She had learned how to manage money. She understood the danger of debt. Emma made a plan. Use her $15,000 for first-year expenses. Work part-time during university. Keep investing a little bit every month. Graduate with zero debt. Her friends thought she was crazy to use her savings. "That's your money, Emma. You earned it. Why not take loans like everyone else?" Emma explained, "A student loan at 6% interest means I'm paying extra money for the privilege of using someone else's money. But if I use my own money and keep investing what I earn, my money grows instead of shrinking. It's simple math. Why would I choose to lose money when I can choose to make money?" Emma graduated from university 4 years later with a degree in business, no debt, and $8,000 in savings. Most of her friends graduated with an average of $30,000 in debt. This is our 9th lesson. Avoid bad debt. Not all debt is the same. Some debt, like a business loan that generates profit, can be good. But debt that just costs you money with no return, like credit card debt or unnecessary student loans, is bad. Avoid it whenever possible. Chapter 10. The Millionaire Mindset. Today, Emma is 25 years old. She runs 3 small businesses. She has investments in stocks, real estate, and a startup company. Her net worth, that means everything she owns minus everything she owes, is $250,000. Is Emma a millionaire yet? No, not quite. But she's on the path. At her current rate, she'll reach $1 million by age 35. But here's what's more important. Emma has something that most people never get. She has financial freedom. She has choices. She has security. She doesn't worry about money because she understands money. And it all started with $20 and a book. When people ask Emma what her secret is, she always says the same thing. There's no secret. There are just principles, and anyone can learn these principles. She lists them. 1. Start early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. 2. Start small. You don't need a lot of money to begin, you just need to begin. 3. Learn constantly. Read books, take courses, ask questions, stay curious. 4. Think long-term. Don't chase quick money, build lasting wealth. 5. Spend less than you earn. Simple, but powerful. 6. Invest the difference. Don't just save, make your money work. 7. Take calculated risks. Safe risks based on knowledge, not gambling. 8. Learn from failures. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise. 9. Scale what works. When you find success, multiply it. 10. Give back. Share your knowledge and wealth with others. This is our 10th lesson. Wealth is a mindset before it's a bank account. How you think about money determines how you handle money. Develop the right mindset, and the money will follow.
Practical strategies. Start your financial journey today. Now that you've heard Emma's story, you might be thinking, that's inspiring, but what can I do right now? How can I start my own journey to financial success? Let me share 2 simple strategies that anyone can start using today, whether you're 15 or 50, whether you have $5 or $5,000. Strategy number 1, the 50-30-20 rule. This is a simple way to manage any money you earn or receive. It doesn't matter if you make $100 per month or $10,000 per month. The principle is the same. 50% for needs, essential things like food, housing, transportation, basic clothes. 30% for wants, fun things like entertainment, hobbies, eating out, nice clothes. And 20% for financial future, savings and investments. Let's see how this works with a real example. Imagine you earn $200 per month from a part-time job. Needs, $100. Maybe you give this to your family or use it for lunch and transport. Wants, $60. Movies, games, hanging out with friends. Financial future, $40. This goes into savings or investments. That $40 might not seem like much, but here's the magic. If you invest $40 per month at a 7% annual return, which is normal for good investments, after 10 years, you'll have over $7,000, and you barely notice the $40 leaving your account each month. How to start this today? 1. Look at all money you receive this month, allowance, gifts, part-time job, etc. 2. Divide it using the 50-30-20 rule. 3. Put your 20% into a separate account immediately. Don't wait until the end of the month. 4. Act like that 20% doesn't exist. Only spend the other 80%. The key is to pay yourself first. Before you spend money on anything else, pay your future self by investing that 20%. Strategy number 2, the Learning Investment Plan. Emma's success started with a book. Your success can start the same way, but you need a plan for continuous learning about money. Here's a simple learning plan that costs almost nothing but can change your life. Month 1 to 2, learn the basics. Read or watch Introduction to Financial, topics budgeting, saving, basic investing. Free resources are YouTube channels about finance, library books, or free online courses. Months 3 to 4, understand investing. Read or watch How Stocks, Bonds, and Funds Work. Topics risk, return, diversification, compound interest. Practice. Use free investing simulator apps to practice without real money. Months 5 to 6, learn about business. Read or watch How to Start a Small Business. Topics finding opportunities, customer needs, and basic marketing. Action. Identify one small problem you could solve for money. Months 7 to 12, deep dive into your interest. Choose one area, real estate, stock market, entrepreneurship, or another topic. Read 3 books about it. Follow experts in that field. Take action with a small, safe investment. How to make this work? Dedicate just 30 minutes per day to learning about money. That's only 15 hours per month. In 1 year, you'll have 180 hours of financial education. Most adults have 0 hours of financial education. You'll be ahead of 95% of people. Remember Emma's first lesson. Education is the foundation. Knowledge about money is more valuable than money itself because knowledge creates money. The simple daily practice. Combine both strategies into one powerful daily habit. Every morning, 5 minutes only. 1. Check your money goal for the month. 2. Review yesterday's spending. 3. Read 1 page of a finance book or watch 1 short video. Every evening, 5 minutes. 1. Write down what you spent today. 2. Ask yourself, Was this a need, want, or investment? 3. Calculate how much you're saving toward your 20%. Every week, 30 minutes. 1. Review all spending for the week. 2. Calculate if you're on track with 50-30-20. 3. Learn something new about money or investing. 4. Adjust your plan if needed. This simple routine takes less than 1 hour per week, but over a year, it builds powerful habits. Over 10 years, it builds wealth. Emma didn't become successful by working harder than everyone else. She became successful by working smarter. She learned the rules of money. She followed simple principles. She stayed consistent. You can do exactly the same thing. Start today. Start small. Stay consistent. The results will amaze you.
Conclusion. Your story starts now. Emma's story teaches us something powerful. Your age doesn't matter. Your current bank account doesn't matter. Where you come from doesn't matter. What matters is what you do starting today. Emma started with $20 and a willingness to learn. That's all. She made mistakes. She faced challenges. She had setbacks. But she never stopped learning. She never stopped trying. She never stopped growing. Now, I want to ask you some important questions. What's your $20? What resources do you already have that you could invest instead of spend? Maybe it's actual money. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's a skill. Maybe it's an idea. Whatever it is, you have something. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you spend it and watch it disappear? Or will you invest it and watch it grow? Emma chose to grow, and that choice made all the difference. I want you to imagine something. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. You're financially secure. You have savings. You have investments. You have options. You're not worried about money because you understand money. How did you get there? You got there by making one decision today. The decision to start. The decision to learn. The decision to take control of your financial future. You don't need to become a millionaire. You don't need to start a huge business. You just need to understand basic principles and apply them consistently. That's what Emma did. That's what you can do. Your lemonade stand might be different from Emma's. Maybe you won't sell lemonade at all. Maybe you'll create digital art. Maybe you'll offer tutoring. Maybe you'll start a small online business. Maybe you'll just learn to invest wisely. It doesn't matter what form it takes. What matters is that you start. Today. Right now. This moment. Financial freedom is not a destination. It's a journey. And every journey begins with a single step. Take that step today. Read a book about money. Open a savings account. Create a budget. Learn about investing. Find a problem you can solve for money. Do something, anything that moves you forward. 10 years from now, you'll be so grateful that you started today. Thank you so much for watching this story. I hope Emma's journey inspired you to start your own financial journey. If you found this valuable and want to learn more stories about success, smart decisions, and achieving your dreams while improving your English, please subscribe to English Daily Progress. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our new videos. In our next video, we'll explore another inspiring story that combines life lessons with English learning. Because remember, learning English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about opening doors to new opportunities, including financial opportunities. Comment below and tell me, what's the first step you'll take toward your financial goals? I read every comment, and I'd love to hear your plans. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Your future self will thank you for the actions you take today. See you in the next video. And remember, it's never too early and never too late to start building your financial future.